This video is going to consist of an experiment. Original bellows were made of leather, and I've never bought leather because leather, from the materials that you would buy from to repair cuckoo clocks, it costs like $20 to repair one set of bellows. I was in Hobby Lobby today and I found this leather. It's 4 to 6 feet square, 24 inch, $19.99. And so I'm going to take this bellow, which is working, and I'm going to rip it all apart and see if I can make this leather work. So here we go. Again, this is for experimenting, and if I can go to Hobby Lobby and buy a package of leather to repair antique bellows, then I will do it for that price. So cleaning off the old bellows material. I use Tyvek. I've always used Tyvek. I buy it off at eBay for $25 for enough material that will fix 40 bellows. There is some other stuff on eBay that's cheaper. I discovered that recently. I don't know if it'll work for bellows or not, but anyway, a lot of people complain because I use Tyvek for antique bellows. So I'm going to experiment with this leather I purchased today and see what happens. You want to make sure that you're careful that you don't cut yourself. I use a utility knife to remove all the bellow material off the bellow, and where I can't remove it, I'll use a piece of sandpaper or my Dremel that has a sanding disc on it. But again, you always want to make sure the bellow is all glued, that there's no cracks. You want to blow in it to make sure it's working. And you always want to use the same screw holes, because the more holes you put in this, it changes the tune. And if your bellow isn't working after you blow in it and all this sides are glued together, you might want to consider repositioning this little piece of wood right here. And if you watch my other videos, I take a bellow apart and show you how they're designed. But in most cases, especially with an antique cuckoo clock, if you get it in pieces and you don't position this piece of wood correctly, you'll never get that sound that you're supposed to get. I hope y'all hit the like button and you hit the subscribe button. I have about 500 extra people every day viewing my videos, but they're not hitting the subscribe button. So please hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and it gives me satisfaction when people are subscribing to my YouTube channel from all the work that I do in creating these videos. I live out in the country, and a typical 5-minute video will take approximately 2 hours to load. So this video will be in different segments because of the fact that it takes so long for the videos to load where I'm at. I don't have very fast internet service, and the upload speed is only about 500 megabytes or something like that, maybe less. I'm going to leave this piece of wire where it's at. I hope y'all can see all this stuff. I'm going to leave this piece of wire where it's at. Let me put some more light on in this situation. Hopefully that's better. But again, cleaning off the bellows really well so everything sticks. First thing I need to do is make a hinge for this bellow. So I'm going to put this, because that's where it goes. It hinges right here where it's tapered. So I'm going to put this onto this piece of leather. I got this leather cut off. It's 1.5 inches wide. And I cut it off this entire roll, which is 2 feet. So I'm going to take a piece off this section here so I can glue it for the hinge. And I don't want extra, so I'm going to cut off some more. Just trying to find a pen to mark it, but that's all right. I'll just put it this way. And that should serve as my hinge. So the next step is to get out some super glue, because that's what I use, because it's nice and fast, and I don't want to sit here with contact cement waiting forever. But I never have used leather before. Poke a hole in the super glue container so it comes out. Add the lid to it. It's working. My fingers are sticking to it. Add the nozzle to it, and then I want to make sure this is cleaner than what it is. Then add some super glue to this wood, and hopefully this leather will stick to it. It's not sticking. So I'm going to clean off the wood some more. It might be the type of super glue I'm using. I'm using some cheap super glue. So I'm going to take my sanding disc here, clean off the wood some more. Because if your wood's not clean enough, the super glue will not stick, no matter what kind of super glue you're using. So let's try this again. The super glue doesn't seem to be sticking to the leather, so I'm going to get out some contact cement. Stand by. Here's some contact cement that I have. It's multi-surface permanent bond on contact. What I don't like about this contact cement is, at least for the other stuff, is that it didn't dry quick enough for me. And I don't think I have very much contact cement in this container, but I might have enough to do this bellow. And I'm not going to sit here and make y'all watch all this process, because contact cement takes a while to dry, and that's why I don't like using it. So we'll come back to you in the next video. Hopefully this thing will be together and functioning. Again, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and God bless.